Good morning, you grass-fed, free-range, bovia-free, absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yes, in today's video, we are heading off to see Craig Scraggs. If you're not subscribed to him, guys, make sure you do. Yes, so he wants to thin some of his stock down just to give the health of his koi a bit more of a head start, because he's slightly overstocked, guys. So these fish are not cheap. They're all Japanese. They're all fabulous. He's gone through, he's decided which ones he wants to let go. He could sell these fish for an absolute fortune, but instead, he's decided, which has melted my heart, to donate them to Terry's Pond, which I think is absolutely amazing. So we're going to head over to see Craig. We're going to load up his fish. I've got my special vats with me. I'll show you around, guys. I'll show you around. Right. Well, let's get out of here. Let's make our way there, you legends. So yes, guys. Oh shit, I hope I've got my keys with me. So what we've got is I bought these from B&Q, made to measure, and they hold a massive amount of water. I only need to put enough water in to cover the gills. The bin men are just pulling up, which will probably ruin this video. So, but they've got an air stone in there, guys, and they've got a little vent to let the air out. There's two of those, two lids. Then I've got a battery booster pack, which I'll plug in my inverter into, which I'll plug in my air pump into, and that'll give us air all the way there. So I've got a few refreshments. We've got some pineapple juice, some filtered water in a plastic bottle. I know that's not ideal. And we've got a big black cock. Oh, this here, you legends, is the first. There's only one of these mugs anywhere in the world. You're gonna have to forgive the bin men. Yes, guys, there is only one of them mugs in the world, and I ordered it when I first set up my business. So I know Craig collects mugs, so I'm going to give it to him. Right, the bin men are here. I'm going to have to go. I'll see you when we're at Craig's. Nice. Yes, you legends, we have made it safe and sound to come and see Craig and have a look at his fish that he has really generously donated to Terry's wife and daughters for Terry's Pond, which they absolutely love. So I'll flip you around. He's left the gate open for me, and there he is, the absolute legend himself. Yes, Craig. How's it going, man? In that fantastic filter room. How are you, mate? Really good to see you.
You okay, brother?
I'm good. So, yes, guys, look at the water quality and the clarity in there. Even
back, isn't it?
Yeah, that is looking absolutely fantastic. Guys, look at the water in there. How clear it is. That filter he's got is second to none. Absolutely second to none. They're like gleaming.
It's turned around, isn't it?
That has absolutely turned around. And the fish look like they're healing as well.
Yeah. It's amazing what the quality of the water does.
Yeah.
With the healing process.
To the fish.
Yeah.
To the fish. I've got him on camera. He's a handsome bastard, isn't he?
With the healing process.
He's a good-looking chap. So, yes, guys. He's decided to donate a few fish to Terry's Pond, which I think is absolutely fabulous, because, guys, he could literally sell these fish. Like, you know yourselves, guys, that these are not cheap koi, and you know how much it means to him as well, and he could sell them quite easily. But I think the good thing is that he knows that I go to Terry's Pond every week, and he'll be able to come and visit his fish anytime he likes, and he'll be able to see them and make sure that they're all growing safely. So yeah, I thought there was some food in there then. But yeah, so we treated these fish, I think it's 2 or 3 weeks ago now, guys, but they are all looking absolutely fantastic. They're healing really well. So you've got that shower there who's being hidden. So that there's skinning over. I won't poke with my finger because it makes it go all blurry. And that one there, guys, has healed really well. So, but just like, you know, the water clarity in there now is absolutely second to none. I mean, that, you know, that drum that he's got, he's just out of this world. Really is. So yes, you legends, I'll set you up on the tripod and we'll go through and show you which fish he's decided to rehome. Nice. Yes, you legends, we are pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to have a slurp on a big black cock. Oh yes, guys, so we have got our containers set up which we're going to transport the fish in. So we've also got our air pump, our transformer which turns 12 volts into 240 volts. Then we can plug the air stones in and they'll be all safely transported off. So without further ado, Scooby-Doo, a doggy-doo, a big fat pile of poo. Let's do this. So you legends, I want you to watch Craig netting his fish, because this, honestly, is a masterclass. You get so many people going in there chasing the fish around like crazy and then trying to jump out and darting across and you're hitting them with the net and everything. So the times that I've been here and watched him netting fish, it is literally a masterclass for you legends to watch, because he knows himself. If you turn the net, you can actually steer the fish and you just gently, you basically don't even touch them with the net. You just use the net to guide them to where you want to go. So I'll set you up on the old tripod over there and we'll get into it. Nice. Absolute legend. Yes, guys, watch this absolute legend. If you haven't seen the video from when I was here before, you legends, make sure you go back and watch it, because Craig was netting all the fish. And I have seen on far too many YouTube koi videos where people are literally chasing the fish around, banging them with the net and all sorts. No, there's absolutely no rush. There is absolutely no salmon rushdie. You get into the corners and they'll go down the side, won't they?
Yeah.
Look at that. Like an absolute boss. It's because of the water temperatures, isn't it? So yeah, Keely's pond was, because it's 24 foot by 22 foot and 6 foot deep, you try and catch the fish in there in the summer, it's an absolute mission. So basically I'll stand at the side and just wait for the fish to come over to me, because yes, guys, I'll bring you these fish once we've got them in the bowl. I'll bring you and show you. Now again, you legends, like you know yourself, these koi are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. And not only that, Craig's had them for a while. He's grown them on. He's become attached to them. And I've got goosebumps just talking about it, because I know what it's like. But he does know they're going to a good home.
You've got to do the right thing for the fish at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And there is far too many fish in here. And it's not about the money. It's about them going to the right home.
Yeah.
And if it helps other people,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
And you'll be able to go over and have a beer with me and check on them.
Or a squash.
A squash, yeah. You don't drink.
Teetotal.
You don't drink, do you?
No.
I have about 4 beers every night, guys. But last night I only had 2. Trying to get rid of the old beer belly.
Before Saturday.
I'll just wrap a bandage around me tight and put a small t-shirt on and just not eat for 2 days. Masterclass.
What I've noticed some people do, they smash them against the wall.
Yeah.
And they get
Yeah,
injured.
it's no good. It's no good. I think it's inexperience and they're panicking as well.
Yeah.
Whereas there's absolutely no need to panic. You can just take your time. There you go, doggy. So I'll just wet your leg then.
No, I'm just thinking because there's two big ones.
Yeah, they'll be. So you could. They're absolutely fine. So I've had like 4 sort of 50-centimetre fishing. Like once you're on the motorway, it's absolutely fine. You just have to drive like just careful around the corners and stuff.
Drive like Miss Daisy.
Drive like Miss Daisy, yeah.
This is probably the biggest.
That's beautiful as well, isn't it?
That's gonna.
It's going to be a big fish, that is.
It's gonna be class in that pond.
Yeah, once I've got there, I'll send you a video as well, once they're all settled in. I actually went over yesterday, did a scrape, because there's a kahaku that we bought. Always go head first, guys, into the net. There's a kahaku that we bought, and it looked a bit reddish. So I just went over yesterday, because obviously we were introducing these. There's no parasites in the pond, but what it was it's a female kahaku. And all the other fish have been chasing it round and obviously like rubbing up against her and stuff like that, so. Ah, the legend himself. How you doing, mate? Nice to meet you. Some fabulous stuff you've made with that 3D printer. Unbelievable. Oh, you got more? Oh, wow. You'll have had a water change after this. I've dribbled it all down your window, you're going to kill me. I've never seen such a clean pond window or a clean pond in my life. I think I've got OCD. It's unbelievable. There's not even a cobweb in sight. They're not stupid at all, and like when the water's warmer, they're a lot more active, aren't they? What I'll do, I think I'll just plug that in, get an air stone in there. Yes, guys, because it is quite warm, fish rely on a lot of oxygen.
Straight over the top of the net.
You just got to let them go, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I do. I drop the net.
Yeah.
Because what happened to the shearer, which I think started it all off, he done exactly the same as that fish over there.
Oh, I've got it.
And I don't know whether there was any underlying bruise. I think I spoke to you about it.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it gives underlying bruising, like, you know, when you smack your thumb and your nail goes black.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that happens to fish with scales and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. But what you see on the outside is only the flesh wound, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you give it your best shot. You took it out, treated it. But the fact that there was more scales, we were losing more scales, showed that it wasn't improving. No. So I honestly think you did the best thing. But you got to give it a go. You've got to give it a good go, you know?
Yeah.
Like an absolute boss. That's fantastic, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
What a beautiful little fish. Come on, doggy.
Nice gosh feet.
Yeah, so we'll take a bit of water out of this.
Yeah. Them nets are good, but you got to judge it right, and you.
Yeah. Let me bring you round, guys. Let me bring you round, you legends. He has got a great pair of legs, isn't he? Come on, come on. You got to admit it. Yes, guys, so we've got 4 in there. We'll go through them in detail in a moment. They even come with some certificates as well. Ooh, just bump my head. How's that for an angle? Got to get that handsome fella in there, look. Not often seen on camera, guys.
I know, yeah.
And I don't know why.
Radio, mate.
No, you haven't. You're a handsome man. Very handsome. Just going to put the cover on there, guys. Could even use Craig's towel just to give him a bit of shade.
That's going to be a big fish, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that head pattern. Craig, you can do it. So guys, Pornhub have just called Craig about his subscription. Yes guys, Craig just had to take a little phone call. Thought I'll show you what's in this one so far. So there's a lovely goshki, a nice ginwin kahaku, snow asagi, which has grown loads. I've got the certificate for that, look. That's how big it was then, guys. Can you see that? Look how big it is now. So, and then we're just putting some into the other vat over there. What's this one called?
It's a shunku.
It is a shunku. Yes.
Came from originally koi wholesale.
Yeah.
It's a Saito. Saito's the breeder, and I won that in the auction at 5 Towns Koi Open Day
Oh wow.
when Nigel done the event.
Yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful fish.
And all proceeds went to Dementia UK.
Oh, well done, mate. I swear you've got a flipping heart of gold, you have. You have, mate. One of the kindest blokes I've met. One of the kindest, most generous blokes and genuine blokes that I've ever met. Well, I'll flip you around, get you back on the tripod, and I think there's another couple more, 1 or 2 more. Nice. Oh, yes. Oh, still piping up, that is.
The Benny on there.
Yeah.
And the Sumi.
Beautiful, mate. It is beautiful. Very, very beautiful fish. I know, Dougie. I know, Dougie. It's okay.
But I've got 2, so
Yeah, no.
I've got to make that. Unfortunately, I've got to make that decision. It's a bug, really, because
It is. And the thing is, so many people, that, you know, you go out, you see a nice fish, you're like, I'll have it. Yeah.
And it's the wrong thing to do. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people at the BKKS this weekend, and they're going to get sucked into buying fish.
More fish. And it's
They need to think about what
the
they've got in
environment. The environment. But don't get me wrong, like when I was at Shirley, so I had a vat this big and I'd probably have 100 fish in there, but I'd have a filter like yours.
Yeah.
So the filter can take the amount of ammonia and it can purify the water and keep it clean. But again, that's in a shop environment where you're selling the fish. When you're an owner of a collection of koi, you want the best environment possible for them. So
Yeah.
you know, your filter's absolutely phenomenal.
But yeah, what I'm saying is people will be out the weekend and they'll see a fish and they'll just buy and buy and buy.
And it's got a bit of a discount on it, and they think they're getting a bargain. And
No.
What do you like?
I like that one.
We all do it. We've all done it. But you need to learn by people's mistakes.
You sure? Guys, I don't think he should get. I don't think he should. This fish is absolutely stunning, and it's got loads to do. It's going to be a massive fish.
No, I'm going to leave him.
Yes. Well done, mate. Honestly, And you know, if all your fish grow at a later date, then absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
For now.
So we'll try and even these out a little bit. So we've
she's
got
some
two in
stunners
there. She has, and her and her daughters absolutely love the pond.
I mean, that's Snowasagi.
It's fantastic fish,
Yeah.
huge as well.
That's Shunko's. I don't know if it's
Shunku.
pronounced Shunko or Shunku.
Yeah,
That is a lot bigger at the pond, isn't he?
yep. But now it'll feel like a pond. I think she's got about 8, 9 koi in there. So,
Yeah.
and some of them are only very small. So this will make it lovely for her for the summer.
Don't forget your big black.
My big black cock.
Coffee.
I've just had a slurp on that. Right, I'll put the. I think I'll put. It's right, guys. I'm just trying to work out sort of the volume of fish and share it between the two vats. Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll take this one. Hello, doggy. Sorry if you're staring at my arse, guys. We'll take this one. And we'll put it into here. And that way it's a bit more even, isn't it? That way it's a bit more even. Just a little bit out of that one. Get the lids on. Get that
Yeah,
car.
anybody going nets the weekend, think ahead as well, because that's the best net I've used in this pond.
Yeah,
I used a
100%.
smaller one, and I was finding it more difficult to catch the fish with a smaller one.
Yeah,
Even if you're catching your small fish, use that, because
yeah.
it's
And it's
ideal.
the fineness of it as well, doesn't
Yeah.
damage any of the scales. So there was one at that lady's pond, basically had big diamonds in, and that's to so we could move it round the pond quick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, to make the fish come over to me? But I'd never ever use it for catching fish. But unless you know, you're blind. You might see a net. Well, it's only a tenner. I'll buy that, and it could ruin your whole collection of fish. So
Plus, you'll be buying another one in a few months' time when your fish have grown.
yeah,
So
yeah,
think ahead.
absolutely.
And if the net's an extra 20 quid, just don't have another burger. Just have another. Put the extra
Yeah,
to the
put the
net.
extra to the net. But you know, it gets me. People will spend $2.5 grand on a kahaku, and they've got an easy pod worth 400 quid, and they've got a rubbish hose lock flipping koi net. It
Yeah.
just don't make any sense to me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll pass it. I'm just going to take a bit of water out of there. Yes, guys. So when I'm transporting them, I only need enough water in there just to cover the fish. That you know, you don't need it full to the brim water. The most important thing is that air stone, and there'll be one in each one. So, and these lids I've put silicone around just to keep them in. So, absolutely stunning fish. Cannot thank Craig and his wife enough. Cannot thank him enough, and I'm sure Terry's wife and daughters will be over the moon as well. So, and in this one, look, honestly, that Hiyatsuri is unbelievable. I love the head pattern on the Sankey as well. Absolutely stunning fish. Oh, what? I'll get that lid back on. And I've just got to nip to the car to get something for Craig. Right, so I'll take you with me, you legends. Ah. So, guys, when I first started my business, I ordered a load of business cards, and I also ordered one mug, and I've had it for years and years and years. But I know it's worth nothing, guys. And then I've got goosebumps, you legends. I know it's not worth nothing, but I just want to say thanks to Craig for being. You know what? The world's full of arseholes, guys. The world is full of arseholes, but you will meet such nice, genuine people, and you just got to stick together. You just got to stick together and look after each other. And this young man here, very handsome young man here, is one of those people. Yeah, so I got this, you legend, when I first set up my business. There is only one of them ever made. I know it's nothing valuable like to these fish, but
Looking at my collection in the
yeah. But I just thought this morning, there's only one ever been produced.
Class.
I got it off when I first set my business like 10, 11 years ago. And I want you to have it for
Thank
your
you.
little collection. I know it's
Top
not, I know it's not worth nothing, but absolute legend. Can't thank you enough. And I'm really looking forward to the show tomorrow, where we can have a walk round, catch up, have a look at the fish. Absolute legend.
Noice.
Love him. Yes, guys, it would not be a true show without showing you this absolutely fabulous filter room, guys. When I say it's a filter room, you could literally live in it. It's that big. It's absolutely stunning. What did that guy bring over?
Yeah, so I've got my Blue Lad Guardian, as you know,
Yeah.
which needs calibrating. And Nick's always doing bits and bobs for me. He's done my funnels and all sorts for the auto
Yeah,
feeders.
This guy's 3D printing all this, guys.
And he done this for my Nexus. Well, he done me one for in this filter,
Yeah.
but it was in the dirty side,
Oh, okay.
and it was getting, the probes were getting all mucked up. So now I've put them in the clean side, but it wouldn't sit flush because of the cables.
That's brilliant.
It wouldn't sit flush because of the cables.
Oh yeah.
So he's basically made me one with a step,
Yeah.
which is going to sit perfect.
That's
in there.
wicked, though, isn't
And
it?
the cables are going to run up the back.
Yeah. The thing is, once he's made one, he could make,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it works. You know, he could make more and start to sell them, sort of thing. I love that on the top of your lid.
Yeah.
That is
So yeah, that's got to be swapped out for that one.
brilliant. No, that's really good. What an absolute legend. What a nice guy as well doing that.
Yeah. He's a good mate, to be fair.
That is one serious collection of mugs in an absolutely fantastic filter room. Oh, and the drums kicked in, guys. Oh, yes.
So he's also done these.
Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. So, if you're interested in any of these, I'd get in touch with Craig, because he might be able to sort you out, mightn't he?
Yeah, Nick will do them, yeah.
Yeah, and
He
the guy will
doesn't
do
charge
it.
a lot. He does his an hobby at the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, you know, if he's making them and they can be sold,
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic. Not only does it look good, but it serves a purpose as well, doesn't it?
A lot of people keep them in the boxes, but keep opening the boxes. The hinges go, the break
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Whereas that, it's its hand. And I've
Perfect.
learned a lesson now. Just keep testing your water.
Keep testing your water, guys.
If you see dip, get on it straight
Yeah.
away.
Yes, guys, very important. Like, literally, you could have a pond. For the first year, you're going to struggle with new pond syndrome. So you're going to have ammonia spike, you're going to have a nitrite spike and all the rest of it. But after a year, that'll settle down. But the problem is people get so used to it and then they just don't bother. Like, I haven't even got a test kit, I haven't tested my water, I've had my pond for 10 years, I've never had a problem. But the thing is, when you're going from spring into summer, you've got to cultivate that bacteria, you've got to introduce your food gradually and stuff. And it is of paramount importance, like Craig just says, you've got to keep your eye on the water quality, because if it's gone too far down, it's going to take you twice as long to bring it up. And also, you've got to flip you around. If you do massive water changes and the ground temperature is like say 15 degrees, your pond's at 19 degrees and you have to do water changes, you're also changing the temperature as well. So
Yeah, I got complacent, I did, because Bjorn does all the water testing.
yeah,
And it was bob on all the time, so we slacked off.
yeah. But mate, it was only 0.2 something, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
not. I had a customer member. He contacted me, and his nitrite was at 2, not 0.2. It was at 2.
Yeah.
So I've just had to recommend water changes, stop feeding altogether for a few days. But it is such a trap in it, and you don't realise till you're blooming knee deep in it, do you? So absolutely top advice from the absolute legend himself, my brother from another lover, Scrag. So yes, you legends, we'll get these fish loaded up and off to Terry's pond, and I'll bring you black. I'm going to show you, because I can't float them boxes, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to introduce them. I've got my sock with me, I've got my medical clip, so anything we need to do, we can sort it out. I've got a speech impediment, guys. Yes, guys, so the fish are all loaded up, safe and sound. Craig's got his new mug, the absolute legend. I couldn't have thought of anyone better to give that mug to. I'm going to take my towel with me. He's also giving me this, look. So these companies get in touch with him, asking him to try new products. I've never had anyone ask me. It's probably because they know I'm as mad as a box of frogs, I think. So yeah, and we've got a couple of the certificates for the fish as well. And my big black cock. Oh yes. So thanks so much, Craig. You're an absolute diamond.
Top man.
If you want to come and see this fish, you're more than welcome to. I'll buy you a cordial, I'll have a beer, and obviously because I film, you'd get us both in shot here, guys. Because I film, you know, Terry's pond quite a lot, at least he'll be able to keep his eye on the progress of this fish as well. So I'm going to jump in the Batmobile, head over. It's about half an hour drive from here, you legends, and I'll bring you back when we're at Terry's. Nice, absolute legend. Yes, you legends, we made it here safe and sound. The fish are all good. My air pump system works an absolute treat. It is a bit windy, but it should be fine because I've got my new mic on. Oh yes, yes guys, I had goosebumps there because, you know, I know what it's like. You get attached to your fish. They are like dogs. They've all got different personalities. And I know Craig didn't want to let them go. But you know, I think he made the best decision for his pond and for the health of his koi, and it is very addictive, and it is very easy to just go out and buy more koi, and then you see something you haven't got and all the rest of it. But I tell you, that guy's pond, he's absolutely second to none. It's absolutely immaculate. Well done, Scrags, you absolute legend, Craig. His pond is absolutely immaculate, his water's immaculate, everything. So anyway, I'll stop waffling on, I'll flip you around. This pond is working an absolute treat, guys. So I did come out yesterday afternoon because the kahaku was looking a bit red, and what it is, all the male fish were chasing it, trying to have some ooh, 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 you know. So, and also the skimmer wasn't working properly yesterday because the little flap had come off, which I think it has done again, but I'll have a look at that. Yes, I've brought the fish through, they're in the shade. I've disconnected it from my air pump. And as you know, I'll put 2 air stones in that corner and 2 air stones in that corner because they're like little dead spots, and it just helps move all the crap around. But this pond does work a treat. You can actually see the water circulates like that. The water circulates, which is exactly what you want. So you legends, I can't float these in the pond, as you probably know. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use my sock, get a bit of water out of the pond, put it in each vat, leave it for 10 minutes, get a bit more water out of the pond, put it in, just so that they can climatise and get used to the water. And while that's happening, I'm going to clean out the Nexus. So that is working fabulous, guys. An old Nexus 310 is absolutely murdering a 4,000 gallon pond. Nice. I'm a big fan of them. I think they're better than the new ones, if I'm honest with you. Much bigger mechanical filtration. And the biological's the same, but that much bigger mechanical filtration is also biological as well. Oh yeah, it's got K1 media, not K1 micro, but K1 micro can get blocked up, you legends, and you end up having to clean them out every day. I literally come here once a week to clean this out and check on the fish. So I'll stop waffling on. I'll set the camera up, we'll get some water in there and we'll put this on a clean, and then I'll bring you back when we're putting the fish in. Nice. Oh. Hello, doggies. Hello, doggies. It's going to look a lot better, guys, when it's got some more fish in, isn't it? But it is definitely not overstocked, that's for sure. Right, so I'm going to put the filter on a clean. We're going to get some water in the vats, and I'm just going to check the skimmer because it's got like a float that floats, and I don't think it's floating because there's bits on the top. And it shouldn't look like that. So, yes guys, I'll bring you back in now. Boom crack. Hello doggies. Hello doggies. I know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be just fine in your new home in a minute. Yes, guys, so we're just going to climatise them. Just gradually. Add a bit more water. They've got the air stone in there from the pond. We'll do the same with this one. So it's the Hiyatsuri, guys, that's a bit skittish. So the others are nice and calm. like I say, we'll just add a little bit of water. They are in the shade, guys, very important, because we're trying to acclimatise them. Because we're trying to acclimatise them, we don't want them in direct sunlight. And another top tip for you legends, is when you buy your fish from your dealer and you get home and they're in bags, the camera nearly blew over again then. When your fish are in the bags and you float the bags on your pond, you need to float them in the shade, because if they're in direct sunlight, can you see me? If they're in direct sunlight, the water will get hotter and hotter and hotter. The only other way you could do it, if you've got no shade at all, is to open the bags, roll the sides down so they float, and put an air stone in there, because they do need to acclimatise. Top flipping tip for you. I'll bring you over here, come on. Yes, guys. I've got a glass of ice for my pineapple juice. It is about 26 degrees today. I don't know if you can even see me. Definitely getting the 6-pack back. It is blowing a gale plat, you legends. Right. UV's working, try not to look at that directly, guys. Water level in the centre is up a little bit, so it definitely needs a clean. So what I'll do the whole time that I'm here, I'll leave this aerating. So another thing about the 310, guys, is in here, there's like a little flap. So when the water's not flowing, the flap lifts up. But because it's an old girl now, the flap isn't kind of as much. So we're going to turn the pump off. Nexus pump off, close the inlet, close the return valve. Oh yes, guys. And then we're going to turn off the air to the outside, and we're going to have it bubbling all the media on the inside. And then when this empties, you legends, I've got it running through a 38mm hose into a sump, which is down here. And then in this sump, there's a load of K1 media for some reason. Can you see that? Yeah, so in this sump, there's a pump with a float switch, which we bought new. And this Awaz air pump, because the other air pump that Terry had broke. Yeah, so when we empty it, it will literally siphon into there and it pumps it up the garden. Up yonder. Hello, is your dad in? Yes, guys, so the difference between this and 320, the 300 and the 310, I don't think the 300 came with this lid, which keeps the media in. I think that was the only difference really between the 300 and the 310. What you have got to watch as well, you legends, is there's the metal screen here for the water to go through. Sometimes the media traps that, blocks that up. So we're going to leave this to aerate for about 10 minutes. I'm going to keep adding a little bit of water to the vats, and then once they've sort of acclimatised, after about 15 minutes, we'll get them in the pond and I'll video them for you. Piles and your sill. So yes, guys, that Hiyatsuri is very jumpy. He's a very jumpy fish. He was when we caught him at Craig's as well. So, but I've just been topping up a little bit of water, just getting acclimatised. There's loads of oxygen going in there. We have got the filter cleaning, which you can see definitely needed a clean, guys. Can you see that? Absolutely fabulous filter, working an absolute treat. And that is the only UV. That is a 36 watt UV inside the filter, and it's keeping this pond like absolute gin clear. So yeah, there is a few little small bits and pieces floating around, but I think that's because of the skimmer wasn't working properly, but it is now. Can you see that? That was a skimmer that was left over from a previous job that I didn't charge him for, but it was just left in my shed for ages. So Terry didn't have a skimmer, so I thought I'd put it on for him. And if you can see, I've put fishing wire around just to stop the birds. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. And I cleaned the glass as well yesterday when I come. So I just wanted to check over this kahaku. Can you see that? Because it just looked a bit red. Obviously it's a red and white fish, but it was on the white that it was looking a bit red. But the whole time while I was there, it was being chased around like a nutter with all the little male fish. We're trying to, yeah, ooh. So, but he's looking a lot better today. But I just come yesterday and just scraped 4 fish just to check, and there is absolutely no parasites on these fish. And I don't need to check Craig's fish because there's absolutely no parasites on his fish either. So yeah, I'm going to top them up a little bit more, another 10 minutes guys, and then I'll start introducing them to the pond, and then I'll bring you back. Yes guys, another 10 minutes for the fish, and then we'll get them introduced into the pond. So last weekend it was Terry's daughter's birthday, and it was her first birthday without a dad, which is really sad. But loads of friends and family come over, and I was invited as well, so I've just popped round for a couple of hours just to catch up with Spencer, Terry's wife, his daughters, and I was introduced to the whole family. And Terry's sister had come over, and family as well from Ireland had come all the way over for the party as well. So Linda, unfortunately I didn't get to sort of meet you properly. I did say hello, but if you're watching, I absolutely know, as God is my witness, Terry is watching over his family, his fish pond and his friends 100%. I'm absolutely sure of that. And I know he's very proud of his girls as well. So yeah, so I would just pop round and met all the family and had a few drinks. What was the other guy's name? I called him Bomber, but his name isn't Bomber. It's something else. I can't remember. But yeah, so while we was building this pond, you legends, there was other work going on. So that room there was being built, and I met some of Terry's closest friends who used to go fishing a lot. Obviously, as you know, Terry used to be a big, massive fisherman. So yes, Terry, you legend. I know you're up there. I know you're watching, and I always keep my promises, mate. And I'll always look after this pond forever, guys. I'll look after the pond. I'll watch out for his family for the rest of my life, because he was an absolute legend of a guy. It's very windy, guys. I'm so glad I've got my microphone. So that room's all finished off now as well. So that's looking really nice, isn't it? So yeah, I'll bring you back when we're putting the fish in. Splice. Mad as a box of frogs, guys. Splice is the app I use to edit my videos. Mad as a box of frogs. Hello, doggy. Yes, guys, how's my hair looking? I think it's looking fantastic. I can't even see myself. I know the camera's going like this, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's very windy. I've had to put a brick on it. Not a brick. Stop it. Right, let's do this. I'll get the sock. We'll just carefully move the fish from the vats into the pond, and then we can tip that water away. And I think we should get the Hiyatsuri first, because he's proper skitty. Come on, doggy. He was like this at Craig's. Come on. Again, guys, there is never a rush. I'll just soak my foot. There you go, look. No need to panic at all. Welcome to your new home. There you go. Just like that. Head first, guys. Whenever you're sucking core, you always want them head first. Come on. Come on. Good doggy. Good doggy. Good doggy. Yes. I suppose if I whispered, I could be called the Koi Whisperer. Should we try it? Should we try it? Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. Right, we'll get the big snow, asagi. Absolutely fabulous, stunning, large fish. You're okay, baby girl. You're okay, baby girl. This is a monster, you legends. Seriously, guys, I know you can't see me, but Craig could have sold these fish for a fortune. And do you remember when that lady lost all the fish to an overdose of PP? Craig was the first one who got in touch with me and offered to donate some fish. And even though he's a subscriber, I'd never met him before. He's just a genuinely nice, kind-hearted bloke. So make sure you subscribe to his channel, you legends. Last but not least, the lovely little goshki. I'll tell you what I like, you legends. Let me get you off the stand. I'll tell you what I love, you legends. You know, like when you introduce new fish, I'll stop this and I'll bring you right black. Yes, guys, when you introduce new fish, they all want to see each other and introduce each other, and I think it's amazing how they all, you know, hello you. They're all chasing after that kahaku. I'll bring you back and go for all the different breeds, all the different varieties. Nice. Yes, guys, they have settled in really well. I think you seen at the start of the last video, they was all shoaling round together and everything. So yeah, they have already settled in. I'd say they'll be up for some food. That Hiyatsuri is stunning. Thank you so much, Craig. Honestly, it means the world to me, and I know it will mean the world to Terry's wife and daughters as well, because they absolutely love this. Like, they're literally, you know, this is their connection. Flip you around, like this is their connection still with the dad, because they know how passionate he was about getting this pond built and finished off. So yep, I've just got the hose on a trickle because I'm cleaning the filter out. So yeah, we've got the new goshki, the Hiyatsuri, the Ginrin kahaku, the snow asagi, and the Sankey, and there's that little dark one which I forgot the name of, guys, because as you know, I'm absolutely terrible with names. I still can't remember the guy's name from the party. So, and he was working here with me. So, but at least I got Spencer in there. See how this. So this is running off a 2-inch pipe, guys. So that skimmer, as you can see it on the wall, can you see that? It was just one out in my shed, and I've just run it off a 2-inch feed pipe into a 4-inch, and into the back of there, which is working a treat. You can see how much crap that's taking out, and then that's running from there along and up and into the backy shower. So yeah, this has been aerating for about half hour now, so I'm going to empty that bad boy. Oh, wrong way, Perky, wrong way. And that runs into there, guys. I know I say guys a lot, but it is what it is. Look at the crap coming out of that. Can you see that? And then the pump kicks in and pumps it along that pipe there, through the wall and at the garden. I did make a little gate, look, out of a pallet, because they've got a little dog called Coco. The cutest dog in the world, bar none. But I think someone tried to open it the wrong way and it's pulled the hinges off. So, you legends, I'm going to empty out these vats, get them all cleaned out, let them dry off in the sun a little bit more. I'll take them home. We're going to sterilise those and the air stones. Just sterilise my net. You guys don't have to do that. It's just because I go from different place to different place, and every time I use something it has to be sterilised. So, you legends, I'll bring you back at the church. Nice. Yes, you legends, we are back at the church. How do you know we're back at the church, guys? Oh, yes, you legends. A well-deserved beverage. Yes, guys, I've just got back from the show. I'm back there tomorrow. I've got my wristband, which I need to keep on until tomorrow. It'll probably fall off in the flipping shower. So, yes, guys, firstly, I've just got to give a massive, massive shout out to Craig Scrag 68. If you're not subscribed to his channel, guys, here it is on the screen. Very easy. The link's in the description. Please help me get him up to 2,000 subscribers here. Because I tell you, the guy is almost an angel. As I said in the video, gang, the world's full of arseholes, but he just isn't. He's the most genuine, down-to-earth guy that I've met in a very long time. He's got a heart of gold, and he'll do anything to help anyone. So yes, guys, please check out his channel. He's coming on camera more, so he's facing the camera because he's really handsome. You know, I swear, if I was a girl, Dawn, you'd be in right trouble. Let me tell you. So yeah, he could have sold those fish, you legends. That here at Surrey, absolutely stunning. He's grown that on. He was only a really small fish when he bought it, and now it's stunning. Female as well. The Ginrin Kahaku, the Snow Asagi, like all stunning, stunning fish. Like he could have literally, I don't know, he probably could have sold them for about 800 quid, a grand, even you know, like because they're not from a dealer. He could have absolutely smashed it. So yeah, massive, massive shout out and thank you, because I dropped the fish off. So Terry's wife won't come on camera, but she messaged me after and she's like, I should have come on and just said thank you. Because she really appreciates the fish. But not only that, while we was doing Terry's pond, all the comments that were left were just like so heartwarming. It was unbelievable. And I think it kept Terry going for as long as it did. And it's helped his wife and his 3 daughters get through it as well. So I know Terry's in heaven, guys. Like, you know me, like I've got connections, trust me. And he's so proud of his daughters. I knew that before. Yeah, and it's such a shame that he's not here. But that pond is his memory, and it's his family's way of remembering him. It's in the garden. They've got some lovely fish in there now. And they do thoroughly enjoy it. And I go back every week, clean the filter out, check the fish and everything. So I think at least Craig knows that the fish, A, have gone to a good home with plenty of room so they'll grow. B, if there's ever anything wrong with them, he knows they're going to get treated. And C, like I say, the guy's just got an absolute heart of gold to just donate them fish like that. Like I say, he could have sold them quite easily. So yeah, I'm blown away. I was getting goosebumps while we was catching them and stuff, just because I know how much those fish mean to Craig. You know, these are pets. I mean, you wouldn't, you've got, say if you've got 4 dogs, you wouldn't just get rid of 2 of them willy-nilly, would you? Like, you just wouldn't. And koi are living art. They are just like dogs. They've all got different personalities. They've all got different temperaments, exactly the same as dogs. So thank you so much, Craig, from the bottom of my heart. You already know if you need anything, I'll be there in a flipping instant. So yes, guys, as you can see, I'm a little bit sun-kissed because I've just got back from the show, and what an absolutely outstanding show it was. I have never seen that show so busy and so buzzing in a good few years. Like the vibe there, the interactions, like literally everyone was just chatting to everyone. Like, it's such a wonderful, like-minded community. It's untrue. So yeah, I bumped into loads of YouTubers, I bumped into loads of members, I bumped into loads of subscribers, and yeah, blown away really. I'm going back there tomorrow to finish off, because I literally, all I've filmed so far is people coming up to me and introducing themselves. So I'm sure there'll be loads of videos out from the BKKS showing all the fish that were on the show, showing all the stands and stuff. I've got absolutely none of that content so far, because literally I was just walking around and people were coming up and saying hello and introducing themselves, which is brilliant, because you know, we've got all these people that comment on the videos, and a lot of them I've never met. Eddie Wren was there, Steve Boover was there, just loads of YouTubers and everything. It was amazing. So yeah, I'll go back tomorrow and I'll try and get some better footage. So that'll be Wednesday's video, guys. I've probably got well over an hour's worth of footage already, so I'll try and keep that brief. I'll just give you a quick run around the show, show you the fish and stuff and all the stands quickly, and then I'll put in all these people that come over and said hello. Absolute legends. I love each and every one of you. Right, that is enough of me waffling on, guys. I am going to try and get back to there's a hotel where everyone's staying, so I'm going to try and get back there this evening, just have a couple of shandies really and a catch up with everyone and just reflect on the show. So that's enough of me gassing on. Yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Everyone that comments, thank you. Absolute legends, because that's what makes the channel grow. And it is getting bigger, it is growing. We have got an absolutely outstanding, fabulous koi community. And the response today was just, I was blown away, guys. Absolutely blown away. So you'll see that in Wednesday's video. So that's it for me. Take care of yourselves, take care of your koi, take care of your loved ones. God bless each and every one of you. Thanks to everyone that's joined the YouTube membership and the gold membership as well. I love each and every one of you. Nice.